Fun.
Let's
Go ahead.
go. What's going on? This is a magic moment here. For me, it's a magic moment.
Okay.
Um, Introduce yourself for those who don't know who you are.
I'm Bravo Brahms Lafortune, New York City club dancer, 45, 43 years.
Okay. I well, I want to say I first bumped into you via YouTube originally.
Oh, is that right?
And that was through the Check Your Body at the Door series that you put out.
Yeah. Well, Check Your Body at the Door is a documentary.
Well, the documentary,
Yep.
the way I got it through YouTube, so it was in pieces, so I didn't get the whole
Oh,
whole thing.
okay.
So it
Gotcha.
was piece mental. And then the next time I bumped into you was in New York City, in Chinatown, at
At
the
the
One
spot.
Dance Studio. Yeah,
The spot. Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
on top of the roof. It was
Yeah. Oh,
Shannon F's
yeah.
DJing that night. That
Yep.
night,
Exactly.
and it was on the
Exactly.
roof.
Nice.
Um, And then I had called you on a particular subject, which we're gonna have time because we gotta trust me, Bravo. This is not gonna be the first one we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do more of these anyway because it's
Okay.
very important to document as much as possible as we can, so we can get a
Sure.
better understanding of what's going on
Yeah.
with
Yeah, I
dance
believe in that.
community today.
Yeah.
And so last night you just did a real something I thought that was very interesting, and I was kind of waiting for to hear about was your take on the term lofting.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, and I just want to explain to you where I first heard the term lofting from. That way, so maybe some people who have the same similar experience as me. I'm born in the shelter generation, so I came around the time when the shelter. So a
Okay.
lot of the dancers that were in the shelter, some of them were loft dancers, were came from the loft. I want to make sure I get the terminology right,
Yeah.
only
Well, you know what it
from
is.
from my
Just like
perspective.
just like you're saying it now, being that I come from there and I dancing before there, and I know somewhere in or along the line it got grabbed. My thing is when I say we, I mean all the other cats that are 50 and over. We, that's our conversation.
Right,
Um, and then it leaked on to some people say, oh yeah, lofting. So to me, it's like, oh, y'all shouldn't take that lightly because it doesn't belong to you to do that. So that's my
right,
thing, you know, because you can call stuff different and everybody's cool with it. Certain words, fresh, hype, dope, amped up. There's a time for all of those words. You can't just use them anywhere because somebody gonna look at you like, yo, where you at, man? Like when Michael
right,
Jackson bad, you know, regular people be like, bad. What is? Oh no, it means good. So it's like everybody's like, I don't understand. But he's Michael Jackson. He's got a million people, a billion people, whatever he says goes. But it's like, who's bad? It's like,
right.
bad? Yo, that's bad. Then in my days, they used to be, yo, that's the shit. And it's like, that's the shit? How would you say something like that? There's always terms. It's always been like that from
Hmm.
a long time ago. That's how people talk. But I'll share something real quick with you. When people refer to each other as man, hey man, how you doing? Hey man, what's going on? That's very, very important. And trust me, for you, just take it in. In the 1930s and 40s, that term came from Louis Armstrong,
Right.
the trumpet player,
Hmm.
because with all this stuff that happened in the 50s and 60s with the Negroes in America, somebody my age, I'm like 58, a 12-year-old white kid would call me boy.
Hmm.
That's an insult.
Yeah.
And I can't look at them in the eye. People get hung, shot, murdered for that. So Louis Armstrong, because all these jazz musicians were jamming all over USA, and they had to sleep in the back. Everything was in the back. They got the worst of everything. But when they came into a venue, it could have Louis Armstrong in the front, big letters, taller than me, but he's got to come in through the back. And
Right.
being that Louis Armstrong was a major figure, jamming around, he did a movie, High Society. So his thing was when he sees all the other musicians coming in or going out, he would say, "Hey man, how you doing?" Because
Right.
everybody's calling you boy. Not to mention just the people older, your age, but kids get to call you boy. That is one of the most deeply insulted things you can do is to somebody to come up to me right now, boy, get me that. Get that for me, boy.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
So even that as a term, hey man, you understand? My man. And you see Denzel Washington, my man.
Yeah.
What's happening? You see Sidney Poitier when he's in this doing his thing in all those movies. All his movies, he plays the black guy that's the doctor, the astronaut, the lawyer. He's top. And this is in the 60s. And when something goes wrong and they're picking on, they give him a weird name like Mr. McFadden. So you automatically assume it's a white guy. And then he comes in and they're like, who's this nigga? Hey man, you know, it's like, it can be good, it could be bad, it'd be like, yo, back up.
Yeah.
My man, hey man. So that's all, just to show you in terms of terms.
Right, right.
So that's, you know, you can continue, but I just, you know, with the lofting thing is light because what happens is I still got the guys older than me that when I stepped on the scene, 75, jamming, and it was freestyle.
Right. And, you know, I've heard some of your interviews where you definitely said, well, you know, what did you call it before? You call it this and this and that. And you said, we were just funking. And you had different terms, of course, because of the different time and the different era. When lofting, when I first heard lofting, it was because I went to the shelter, and it was because there were loft dancers that had danced in the loft, or even prior to the loft that were there. And I think one of the things that they would tell us, for my generation, you know, that would be I'm around Brian Green, Ejo, and all them around there. So you know where I'm from. They would tell us, "Oh man, you guys haven't seen nothing, man. You guys think you partying now. You should have been there with the loft when the loft was around, or we should have been there when so and so was around." So one thing always
don't get it twisted. They weren't there though. Those guys weren't there. They didn't get that.
Right. But no. I'm not saying Ejo. No. I'm not saying Ejo. Excuse me. Back up. Let me rephrase that. The older generation than us would tell us. Because it's not that you know, Ejo and them didn't tell us. We wasn't really concerned. It was the older generation that were inside like the shelter who had been to the law and stuff like that. Tell us, oh, you guys ain't partying. You dudes don't know nothing unless you've been to the law and stuff like that. So it gave us an imagination of a mystical place already.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. Definitely.
And then when you had said something like I think when last night you were saying, when somebody does a move like we would say floor dive or a dolphin dive, whatever you want to call it, and someone said, you lofting. That was the term that stuck. That was stuck with me, you know, and I think my generation.
No, I got it. I understand all of that. I understand all of that.
A mysterious place was the lofting. If you've never been there, this is a place
it's like a unicorn.
Like, you missed it.
It's like a unicorn.
Yeah.
You know, they're all white. They got rainbow tails and that thing sticking out.
They would tell us about
it. One, you never seen a black one. It's always a white one, rainbow in the tail and the horn sticking out. I get it.
Yeah. And I think that term right there stuck with even my generation. And most we could tell anybody else that asked us was about it. And we have to go like, well, if we know Bravo, we'd be like, well, you know, you got to talk to Bravo because he's older than I was and he's such and such. Or you got to talk to Storenzo for lofting because, you know, the term they ask, you know, like I'm in Europe right now. I'm in Germany. And occasionally you get asked and say, what's lofting? You know what I mean?
That's why I did what I did yesterday. Just like last week, I did one on jacking.
Yeah. The jacking one I didn't see because I'm a pro jacker. So I
that's true, bro. I did jacking 1, jacking 2.
Yeah.
You'll find them. It's up there. I'll send it to you.
Okay. Please do. Yeah.
And that one's gonna open.
Because I'm in search of knowledge.
No, it'll open your eyes too. Because you gotta remember, I was around before any of those terms came up.
Right.
You know. Right. So when they start coming up, they might say something uptown. Downtown say something else, and then when you come to realize it's the same thing, you be like, "Oh, okay, you're talking about that. Okay, cool."
Yeah.
But now this shit is worldwide, man. And the problem or concern, I like to say concern, because everybody keeps thinking, "Oh, you don't own it. What's the problem, man? Leave it alone. So what?" No, it's not a question of that. I'm still active.
Right.
because
Yes,
Archie
you
and
are.
I,
That's definitely you are. Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
I'm active, bro. So my thing is when I check with the guys older than me or even my age, and they'll be like, "Yo, what are you talking about?" You know, like yesterday, I told a buddy of mine, I says, "Yeah, I'm getting ready to do a lofting thing on Instagram." He's like, "The lost." Well, I'm sorry, what are you getting at, bro? You know, David's dead, the loft is closed. I'm like, no, on Instagram, you know, 'cause the kids all over the world, Turkey, Germany, Russia. He's like, yo, man, you still in this shit? I was like, yeah. He goes, oh man, good luck, bro. Jesus Christ. There's a dance now? What the fuck are they up to? That's what he said. He said, what are they
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
to? I was like, never mind, bro. How you doing? And then, you know, we got into talking about his retirement.
Yeah.
And it made me feel good and real bad at the same time. Cause I'm like, yeah, that's me. I'm up there with this dude. I'm probably gonna be retiring soon. But he's like, y'all still talking about, you know, like dance like that, you know, because at one time that's all we, you know, every week, every day, you know, that's all we were doing.
Right.
Nah, these people, grandfathers, they had strokes, um, you know, real life shit, you know, like, look, I'm checking out, bro. I'm retiring, you know, I'm just gonna sit around and paint, you know, and do nothing. So
Right.
my thing is to share it with you guys because you have to remember, pick any and all of the New York City people that are your generation that y'all grow up with. Elite Force, Dance Fusion,
Yeah.
Mop Top, that whole family.
Yeah.
Not one of those guys ever put on a flyer they teaching law. They came from hip hop, they taught that to everybody. Then they went into house, they taught that to everybody. But you don't see not one of them would be like
Yeah.
teaching them a class. Not one. If they
Yeah.
did, it was a mistake. They only did it once. Had
Yeah. I
people
don't think
running
there's
around on the floor, no, doing some cartwheels or something, and that was it. So you have to understand, here's the problem for somebody like me. If somebody tells me, oh, I took a loft class, I say, you took a what? Now explain to me exactly what do they do in a loft class? So now I'm a guy that comes from the place and I'm asking people, what exactly do they do in there? You know? Oh, well, you know, we went on the floor. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, well, you know, not everybody at the loft, the place, went on the floor.
right.
There's 100 and something people upstairs. There was 75, 80 people downstairs. Wasn't everybody doing that shit?
Right.
So
Right.
that's why it can't be. You know, that's why, like I said, everybody knows Archie. For the last 20, maybe 20 years, might even be a little longer, he's teaching hustle, whacking. That's all they see. That's why on
Right.
purpose yesterday, I spoke to him. I said, I'm not throwing you under the bus. I got a big ass fucking bus, and I want everybody to get on it because that's where the information is.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going around, let's go around running over these kids. You know, let me kill their dreams. No, I'm telling you to come on. When you go to a museum, every section has stuff that they've done research, archives, and you're like, oh, wow. You put on the headphones. Wow. When you walk out of a museum after about 4 or 5 hours, you're like, holy shit. Damn, them dinosaurs ain't no joke. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. That's all it is. I'm not running people over. This ain't
Right.
no massive video game you put on the goggles and I'm like, no,
Right. Right.
no, man, because
So.
I know
Mhm.
it's an insult to me, and it's a disconnect for you guys. That if you get stuck in this lofting thing when somebody goes on the floor. I'm like, well, what about the people at the loft that never even touched the floor that were busy
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Yeah.
going in, like just doing this?
Right.
What about you don't even know those people. You don't even know that sensation. You don't know that feeling. And
Yeah.
that's the disconnect because the loft is a feeling,
Right.
not a step.
Right.
It's a feeling. You walk in there. That's why I played the songs I played yesterday. These are songs
Yeah.
from the loft.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
And I
And you know
explained,
that's the thing right there. What you said. You know, like I said, you guys had even got to. You know, it was still some loft generation in the shelter, and like you know, how I could describe it is going in the shelter. If I'm coming from Jersey, so I go up in there early. I'm gonna get in there like 12 o'clock. I'm just saying they're playing regular house music, whatever that was the up to date house music that I knew and understood at the time. Around
yep,
6, 7 in the morning, they went back to the classics, and that's more like the loft generation had came through,
vocals,
and that's what they were saying that you know what I mean. And that's the
vocals.
we got lucky to get my generation got lucky to get a brief
Yeah,
feeling of that, like
yeah,
where you have dancers like Ejo, Voodoo Ray, who can kind of like who could show us a glimpse of what it,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
who learned from you guys and was able to, meld the two, whatever we were doing, our generation was
Yeah,
doing, along with
yeah,
the that particular generation dance style, and put it together and translate it to where we can see it. My generation
yeah,
can
yeah.
see it.
No, it's a caterpillar into a butterfly. I
Right.
get it.
So,
Tadpole into a frog. Yeah, it's all
so
fine, man. It's
mhm.
all fine. But it's the people that don't know about the tadpole or the frog that just decides to just throw some shit in. Yo, that's an
Right,
alligator, bro. That's not a
right,
frog.
right,
I said, okay, it's in the reptile family, but that's an alligator. Look that shit up. Look up crocodile. Like, come on,
right.
that's all it is. So it's not insulting somebody.
Yeah,
Understand? That's the other thing is sometimes people feel insulted when they're given the proper information. Oh
right,
shit.
right.
Oh
Well, I'm
shit.
looking for it, so I wouldn't call you if I wasn't looking for it.
No,
And
I'm with you.
I knew you're the right person to call for it. And it's been a long time. And I said I'm gonna say like this. What would you call it? I mean, I gotta want to ask you the question. What would you call it? How could and you got to look at it from this perspective. I'm a new
I
dancer
do.
coming in, right?
Yep.
I just got into the house scene. I really started, developing my style. It's been 3 years now. I really got good. I know the music. I got good. A term
Yep.
lofting comes by.
Yep.
I'm looking now. I heard about it, and now I'm looking for someone who to instruct me on this or give me
Connect.
information on this. Now, do I look for someone who's going to be teaching lofting, or do we change the name to something else? What should it be?
It's
How do
freestyle.
I look up somebody like you if you're no longer here? Like you said, maybe 10 years from now, you're not here anymore. So how do I
10 years.
find out that feeling that you guys did back then? What am I looking for?
Freestyle. That's what it is. And here's the way it gets even more confusing. At one point, there was an actually genre style of music out of New York called freestyle,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that
I
was a
remember.
problem for me. That was a big problem for me because I was like,
Yeah, that was Lisa. And all
yeah,
the,
that whole
and there's
posse,
a lot of the Spanish people that was freestyling, that freestyle music. Yeah,
they call
I know exactly what you talk about.
they call it. This is the funny part. Think about it. So if you think I'm bitching now, I couldn't bitch back then. I just didn't pay it no mind, because we were busy getting past cell phones. We were still on beepers, and and
Yeah,
and I come 1973. I know they always. Cause what it is every summer there's a dance.
right,
Every summer, that's when people come out. Nobody comes out in the winter time.
right,
You watch Soul Train and all these other shows. But every summer, everybody's, oh man, we doing this, we doing the that. But when they're playing, I'll give you an example. You have the all of this because I might do a part two of this whole lofting thing because like people like you, all the questions you give me, I find a way to answer it, and it tells me I got to get down and share. So we all working together. It's a
right,
triangle. It's a triangle. Within a triangle, you can get a circle, you can get a
right.
square. You
Yeah,
can work these things. Okay.
yeah.
So let's picture.
We there. I got you.
Okay. Let's imagine with me the Fatback Band. There's a song called Bus Stop.
Uh-huh.
As a matter of fact, Shaka Khan just did it over less than 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, maybe three. She just did it like Sugar.
Yeah, yeah. And that was a dope dance video. That was
Okay.
she really bigged up for the dancers.
Okay. Forget all of that. Close your eyes. Listen to the music.
Mm-hmm.
That's a sample from the Fatback Band Bus Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's the other part of all this shit that I know. Besides production, music, and all that stuff, all these remixes. People, oh, when did disco? Is disco house? What's that? Bus Stop. Google it, listen to it, and you'll be like, oh my God, that's Shaka Khan like Sugar. See, this is where you get disconnected. If people don't know the Bus Stop, they automatically assume that's
Right.
Shaka Khan like Sugar. Club heads know Shaka Khan for a whole bunch of club songs, and you've heard them at the show.
Exactly. Yes.
They drop them on you.
Exactly.
Those are 6 o'clock in the morning songs.
Yeah, exactly. From
Ooh.
6 to 12, that's when the classics come on. And
Okay.
that was the lucky thing that we got from you guys to pass
Yeah,
on where the clubs were able to the New York clubs were able to hold on to the music that you guys was jamming to in the loft and was able
because
to
that's how we
even
hung
have it
out.
even in the shelter and stuff like that.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you have this song Bus Stop. Bus stop. Boom, boom, boom. Bus stop. People, are you ready? Boom, boom, boom. Do the bus stop. It's actually telling you, move to the left, move to the right, front, back, so it's a dance.
Right.
Later, 20 years later, this guy comes out with, we're gonna get funky, which is
One
electric slide.
time, two time. Now back again.
Right, side to the left,
Yeah.
crisscross. Okay,
Crisscross, yeah.
people like me, as soon as I hear that, I'm like, that's the bus stop. No, no, no. Put them together. I want
Yeah,
you to,
yeah,
when we
yeah,
get them,
yeah.
put them
That's
together.
right.
That's the bus stop. There's electric boogie and electric slide. People, are you ready? Something. It's electric slide.
Boogie Woogie Woogie, yeah. I hated that song.
Wait a minute. Watch how you hate. Watch how you hate. Because it's more popular than
Yeah, yeah.
anything, because everybody's doing it everywhere.
That's
You
why I
understand
hated
what I'm
it.
saying? Well,
That was
let
the
me
reason.
finish.
Because it was so
Let me finish.
popular.
So you got bus stop, that's a dance.
Right.
Then electric slide comes in, right? Which is the same thing as the bus stop. And that song is different. People, it's electric. You know, all the
Boogie Woogie
boat
Woogie Woogie.
cruises,
Yeah.
weddings, you know, all that stuff. Then this guy comes in, we're going to get funky. It's the same thing as the electric slide and the bus stop.
Right.
Okay. But the twist to that, generations apart. So everybody done forgot. That's one. 2, 3, the music aspect of We're Gonna Get Funky, James Brown.
Yeah, of course. Of course. No doubt.
James Brown,
Yeah, no
one
doubt.
time, 2 times, 3 times, bump, bump, don't, don't say, hey, hey, I feel all right. One time, bump, hey, hey, I feel all right. 2 times, don't. So evolution, evolution,
Right.
evolution. This thing is swimming, comes out, now it's walking. It might even
Yeah.
grow some wings, then it flies.
Right.
Because there's house version of that shit.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
ain't gonna make you hate it. You could be like, what?
Yeah, yeah. Well, the
One
James
time.
Brown version is lovable. The James Brown
Again,
version is definitely lovable.
but again, James Brown, that's from Live at the Apollo, 1966,
Right.
65, 66.
Right.
So
Right.
you can take this thing and you can bounce it around, wrap it around, and do all of this stuff to it.
Right.
But the original is Fatback Band, The Bus Stop.
Right. Okay.
That's a song. That's again, these are all these things. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you fuck up. Because you'll say, oh no, it's this, oh no, it's that. Because I mentioned like Sugar, and you're like, oh yeah, nice video. And I like, forget you in your video, bro. We ain't talking video.
Right.
I'm talking sound. See what I'm saying? Sound.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not saying that's a beautiful plate. I'm telling you, taste that shit because it might not taste right.
Right.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, oh man, my bad.
Right.
The recipe. I want the recipe because, like I said yesterday, you might be allergic to dairy, bro. There's dairy in there. Don't get happy.
Yeah.
Don't get happy with what you see. Don't get
Okay.
happy.
So what you were saying now, freestyle. Now the thing is, here we go. You said, okay, we'll look up freestyle. So now I go home.
No, I'm not saying. Listen to me. I'm not saying look it up because again, some idiot got to write it down for you to look it up and go, oh, but it said this and Bravo said that. You better find out who that idiot got it from and how old he is.
Right.
I'm talking 1973. Here's why I mentioned the bus stop. When everybody was doing the bus stop, because that's something that everybody do. I call it like a school of fish dance because they all together. You know, see when the school.
Yeah. To me, the same thing would be the electric slide, school of fish dance.
That's what it's for. It's made for that. I understand that. I got that. So the school of fish, right? Now, guess what? There's a fish over there on the other side. Like, he's not doing this. Like, what the? Yo, my man. Ooh, damn, your shit is nice. What is that? Freestyle. In other words, it's no style. You
No
understand? This
style.
thing,
Hmm.
again, but terms. You not no style doesn't have a good ring to it. What kind of dancing you do? Oh, no style. No. If you say freestyle, meaning this guy comes from Jamaica, this guy's a gymnast, this guy's martial artist, this one is from freaking Iran. I don't know what the hell they do over there,
Right.
but you implicate that stuff. It hangs for a little bit. It works. You're not gonna do it like they do it in their culture forever. For b-boying, you want to see half of what b-boy stole or don't belong to them? The Russian Army, 1933. Look, type in the Russian Army, and you're gonna see a whole bunch of dudes with Russian stuff on, boots, doing moves. You'll be like, holy
Yeah, no
shit,
doubt. No doubt.
holy shit. Okay, so everybody's on this thing. It came from the Bronx. Okay, here's my reason why it comes from the Bronx. The Bronx is all fucked up. It's like Kuwait, I guess. Everything's burnt down. You can see from 110 all the way up to 120 because all the buildings are missing. The kids are wandering all around. There's gangs all over the place. Gangs, this gang, that gang. Everybody is in gangs. If you're a bookworm, you stay your ass home because if you go outside, you're gonna get jacked up. The gangs, they do mischief stuff. They rob people, they stab people, they have rumbles, not battles. It's called rumbles. That's one word nobody uses. And then one time I even brought it up. I'm like, Europeans got the fucking audacity after all the ugly ass wars that they had, Berlin,
Right.
that they can actually feel free to use the word battle. There's something on YouTube called Bravo on Battles, and there's Bravo on House, I think, because I've been
Right.
interviewed for this stuff. I was in Sweden. And I say it like I call it. I call it like an old guy, bro. Like, who the hell in their right mind? Y'all must have gotten real fucking comfortable to use the word battle in something that comes from dance. And then when they finish 2-3 rounds, then they hug each other.
Yeah, we're having that conversation now with the younger ones and the battle dancers, like Ricky Soul, some of the ones that are younger than me. We're actually
Yep.
having the conversation now to call it contests more so than battles.
That's what it is, bro.
Yeah, and that
Like
we're
everybody's trying
realizing
to
that
be
they're contests. You know what I
everybody's
mean?
trying to be everybody's trying to be hood. You understand?
Right, right.
I the best insult and compliment or advice I can give to people that think, oh, I'm going to a battle, is you need to check that because nobody's getting shot, nobody's getting stabbed outside.
Yeah,
Conflict,
yeah.
ain't no,
I
ain't no
think the
damn conflict.
dialect will switch a little bit now too. I think that we'll go
Turn,
into contests more so than anything. And
yeah,
I think
because
that's among a lot of the dancers are more like from what I talked
everybody's
to.
trying to be hard. You understand? Everybody's
Yeah.
trying to be hard. They like, yo, I won the battle. I'm the battle king. Okay, well, guess what? Here they had dance contests. Because you say battle over here, I mean they have battle of the bands, battle of the DJs. It's cute. But for Europe, I'm not buying it, bro. That's an insult. And I've told kids, I say, I'll guarantee you, you can't tell your grandfather you're going to a battle. Because first thing he's gonna think there was a fucking war.
Yeah. So I mean, I want to make sure we clear because I want to
True.
make sure it's 100% that
Yes.
you you I want to make sure that that everybody understands and that we have it so clear. You do not subscribe to the term lofting. You rather have the term saying freestyle. If someone's going to instruct the term, if somebody's going to instruct, because it's a lot that you guys have. Is the baby powder, and like you said, maybe everybody didn't floor dive or dolphin dive, but we know it is there. It's also it's in house, and I'm only speaking from the battle format or the
Mm-hmm.
competition format too. So I'm
Yep,
also
yep,
trying
yep.
to make sure this is relayed to the
Like, there's,
competition
you know what? You
generation.
can use the word tournament, competition,
Tournaments, yeah,
tournament. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But
Competition,
I leave it alone. I brought that up in 2008 at Funkin' Styles. I brought it
yeah,
up.
yeah.
I don't want to insult anybody, but I'm just saying, Germany. I mean, I'm from New York. When I hear Germany, all I think about is fucking war, bro.
Yeah, and it's right now they really do have a house scene that's trying to build, but unfortunately they don't have a club scene. New York happened to
But guess
have a
what?
club scene first.
You know why? Because they need to grow the fuck up. That's why.
Yeah.
They're kids. Just like B-boys, right?
Yeah.
B-boys are now B-men, bro. They got hair on their chest and beards and
Right.
mustaches.
Right.
Yeah, ain't no fucking B-boy had mustaches, bro.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
why it's called B-boy. They're
Right.
this
Right.
tall. They were this tall. Kids. All right.
Right.
If you were older, you had your 12-year-old brother, he was a B-boy. If you was 18, you wasn't being B-boying. And if you was 18, you was B-boying, your 25-year-old brother wasn't. It's an age thing. Because you ain't chasing girls, so you ain't got nothing to do, you're just doing that. The people older than you, they out there either going to school or mugging and robbing people.
Right. Right.
That's where I come from.
Yeah.
That's where I
Yeah.
come from. You
Yeah.
understand? So my thing is I'm giving you a recipe. It might be boring as fuck, bro. Might be boring as fuck. You know what? This is boring. I like it this way. And some people have told me that. When I was busy 8-9 years ago explaining that to some cats, who want to push this lofting thing. And I'm like, no, you can't do that. And they're like, oh, but I like it. I'm like, look, man, fuck you. Because I
Right.
can see
Right.
it. Because again, I call people my age or older than me, and I'm like, yo, exactly what was all that dancing that was going on in '73 when I was watching you guys? Yo, man, we was rocking, bro. We was freestyling. They all say the same thing, bro.
Rocking and freestyle. Yeah, and like I said, man, this is the generation that like wants to Google everything. And even including myself, I'm caught up in it. I want to YouTube everything. I want to get knowledge from YouTube. I want to look.
Well,
I want to have
here's what
conversation with you. I want to have conversation with other people. Even, I didn't get this opportunity to have a conversation with you
I give you
even when I
people.
was in the
I give you
shelter.
names of people to check, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I give you the people that I respected when I walked and I saw dance that I wouldn't even go stand next to them for fucking
Right.
6, 7, 8 years. Forget circles. They didn't do that cipher thing. I'm laughing at that.
Yeah, yeah.
So now you take the word circle out and you're doing the word cipher. So we're doing like geometry now. Now we're talking trigonometry. Like, who comes up with this shit?
Yeah.
The Indians did everything in a circle. The fucking teepee. The Indians don't have square houses. They're teepees. Teepees are round and it goes up. It all serves a purpose. You come in, fire goes upstairs. When they sit around the fire. The chief talks. Everybody can see and hear him like this.
Right.
Yeah. These are all basics, root stuff, man. Indians have always taught everybody basics. You fish in the summertime, you save this, you do that in the winter, you kill a big ass fucking deer. The whole village eats the deer, not one person. A bear, then we take the coat, everything serves a purpose, a cycle.
Right.
Not a cipher. Well, oh yeah, but it's the same thing. Well, fuck it then. Who changed it? I'm not gonna go around policing who changed stuff, but you confuse people because this thing is worldwide now, and some people, I don't know what that word is. I have to look it up. Oh, it says circle. How come they don't just say circle?
Right.
Somebody got bored. They just wanted to hype it up. Oh, hype? What's hype? Oh, you get amped up. What's amped up? Oh, it's the bomb. Bomb? There's a bomb? All they're just different countries, man. We do it. I go to Romania, Turkey.
Yeah.
You got to watch what you say because they're taking everything in.
Yeah,
When
literally.
I was in Brazil, and I knew that was going to be a problem for me emotionally because it's not Europe. It was my first time going south.
Right.
I didn't cross water. I wasn't going to be dealing with people with blue eyes, green eyes, light skin, blonde hair that's not dyed. So I was like, holy shit, this is it. And I went, as soon as I got there, just looking at the people, they look like you.
Right.
I was like, oh shit, wow. Like, yo, only when they speak, my senses are like this. Only when, because you can't, they speak, Portuguese. I'm like, but after that, just walking, I'm like, this feels great. This is
Right.
interesting. Then when I start talking and they talk to me, I'm looking at them. I'm like, this motherfucker looks like one of my cousins.
Right.
This dude, it's like, whoa. They're looking at me like, oh, bravo, oh, legend from New York. I'm looking at them like, yo, fam.
Yeah.
I see the older people. Man, that looks like my aunt. Damn, that looks like my grandmother. I was just like, so I'm gaga, And then when I start speaking moving, dancing. They're like looking, and I'm like, you guys, samba, carnival, ho, man, capoeira, wow. I'm just like,
Yeah.
and one young lady, she pulled up her phone, and then the interpreter guy took it. Oh, what is lofting?
I mean, so what are you gonna do? I mean, this is the way how we identify your generation. And you
No,
guys,
I'm
and you talk
sharing
so,
with you.
and look, you guys talk so much about it. You really rubbed it in, and you don't know how much you guys rubbed it in on us to be like, yeah, you guys partying, but you missed the loft. You know what I'm saying? That's like, yo, you know, it's real talk, man. We like dreamed about the loft, man. So anytime we seen baby powder, we knew. And not only that, New York during the time in the 90s, early 90s, there were people passing out flyers for like Brooklyn clubs that had loft parties on it. So you know when we
Well,
see
again, because it was at a loft, that had to be at that had to be at Ray's on Bergen Street, at Ray's loft. It's a loft.
right, but you guys had, it wasn't the loft, but after the loft, you guys had, promoters had put on the flyers loft parties. And loft
Okay, but
parties,
Here's why. Loft parties. That's like saying we got jerk chicken. If you're Jamaican, you're
right.
like, oh, that's my shit. That's all.
So
That's
I
all it
mean,
meant.
that's
It's a
what made it a legend.
oh,
I mean,
I
it's
got you.
legendary.
I'm with you, bro.
So we're
I
gonna
hear
meet.
you.
Now you wondering later on in Brazil,
I'm not
somebody comes
wondering.
up to you with a phone like, "Hey, look, what is lofting?" It's you guys' fault that made that so popular to be like, this is the criteria for a dancer to be at if it was not the loft. Like it's like, yeah, you dope. You remind me of the loft dancers. I would
Yes,
hear stuff
yes.
like that with other people
And
saying it.
I'm guilty because I've complimented some people and they fucking took their brain and went in too deep.
Yeah, it's a term that sticks easy. If I see,
Term.
yeah, if I see baby powder, somebody
That's that
spinning,
loft shit. You
yeah.
say that's that loft shit. I'm fine with that.
If I see a flyer that says, "Oh, loft party," I've never been to the loft, but I'm going to that party. And when I get there, you know, I know what the kind of dance and I know what kind of music is going to be played. You know what I mean? Oh, I think
We
we
don't like
breaking up.
smelly people. Yeah, we're
Huh?
big on that, bro.
Or we breaking in and out. Repeat that one more time.
Huh?
Repeat that one more time.
It just tells you that you're gonna be able to roll around, do whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah. So make sure you smell good, but don't dress up. You know, it's gonna be from that feeling. You
Yeah,
understand?
and we're gonna
Just
bring
like
baby powder. We know baby
oh,
powder is a requirement. And be ready to sweat, you know?
but also whereas they stop people in New York City and they put in the cabaret laws. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, they put in the cabaret laws. They just put a area rug and couches on the dance floor.
Okay.
There's a documentary. Look it up. It's called Freedom to Dance.
Uh-huh. Hold on, let me get this. Well, I can go back and listen to the
When you
interview. This is
recording, yeah,
the freedom
freedom.
to dance.
Everything is free, bro. Freestyle, free spirit, freedom to dance.
Right.
That explains that. When they kicked that in, there was no more, bro. There was actually every dance floor, nails, all of them.
Nails. I've been to nails.
Well, at that time, no dancing. People just stand around. You couldn't dance because none of these places are allowed for dancing.
Right.
Their
Nails,
license is not.
yeah.
So what happens is, there was flyers. You're talking flyers. There was some flyers that actually said no dancing, no baby powder on the flyer.
Right.
That's deep, bro. My people were just like, well, you know, we ain't going there. It said
Right.
no flyers. Just like for hip hop, no cap and boots.
Right. No Tims and hats. Yeah.
Okay, but guess what? Here's a funny thing about that. Hip hop is all about Tims and boots. So you had the bouncers making silly money because the high rollers would show up in Tim's and boots. Yo, here's $50. Yo, here's $75. It's like $10 to get in. But anytime when you walk inside, you see some dude with Tim's and boots, you like, what the fuck? Oh, he's high rolling. He's high rolling.
Right.
Yeah, because yo, boom, just go and stay in the back, stay at the bar. They paying people $50. Yo, just give the bouncer $20, man. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Here's $100, man. Boom. So you see how things get all screwed up. The flyer says no Timbs, no boots. You know what that says? What are you gonna call it? Profiling? That says we don't want your little punk, stink ass, gangster ass in here, because as soon as you ask a girl to dance, she don't want to dance with you. You slap her ass, she get upset. You're gonna go outside and come back and smoke up my joint. That's why they said that. So Cass was like, I used to see argument. I work clubs, bro. I work so many clubs in New York.
Yeah.
So you see people arguing. Yo, man, you know how much these fucking Timbs cost? More than you fucking make in a night. Yo, you know how much these jeans cost, man? $400, motherfucker. Fuck you. And I'm gonna come back and shoot this place up. So now it became, that's the attitude of hip hop that doesn't make sense. This is what gave you the mop top, dance fusion, elite force to come out of hip hop and start hanging into the underground clubs. All they had to do was get past the homos.
Yeah.
All they had to do is get past the homos. Yo, there's some gay guys, just go downstairs. Yo, there's some gay guys, just go straight through the back. There's some gay guys, just go upstairs. That's where we all hanging out. That's how that whole thing started. That's the you know, how it went from the caterpillar to the butterfly, tadpole to the frog, because they had to come through that. They didn't come in housing it up. They came in, had their boots. They start doing the whole mop top thing, the hair. You know, you get all of that stuff. We wasn't dancing like that. We got this going.
Yeah.
They can't do that, because you can't do that if you hood. You know, it's like, yo, what you doing, bro? So they just, you know, they're like, you know, and then they got their hair going. They don't care. Everybody's fucking all smoked up. They don't care. But they're not on the shit that my people are on. They're not on that shit. These guys don't know about that.
Mostly weed. Weed heads. Yeah, I know.
Yo, get a 40. You get a 40. You get a blunt.
Yeah, that's what I was talking. Right. I was talking to dude Sab Soul, and he was like, yeah, I went to the Limelight. I was like, yeah, you more braver than I am. I salute you, because Limelight, I was scared to go into the Limelight.
Limelight didn't serve a purpose for us.
Yeah, I was like, yo, Limelight,
don't get me wrong. I perform at every club, but it didn't serve a purpose. Because when I went to the Limelight, you know, because I did my first record at the Limelight, 1987. And I tore that joint apart. They didn't give a fuck. They were just, I felt like I was in Europe. That's what the Europeans make me feel like.
Yeah. That's what Limelight was. Kind of like, you know, when I seen the people outside the door, and then I heard stories about Limelight, I was like, nah, I ain't messing with them like that. I'll go to the Sound Factory bar. I'll play it safe.
One guy owned 4 clubs: Limelight, Palladium, Tunnel, and Club USA. It was one guy that owned them.
Okay, one guy owned all that. Wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he went to jail too.
Well, I bet.
Well, all the hallucinant, all that LSD, that all got ecstasy. That all got on him. That all got blamed on him.
Oh, he did. That was the reason why I was scared to go to the Limelight, because of the heavy drugs. That was the reason why I didn't want to go there. I wasn't interested in I heard they was dropping acid drops inside the vapor machine. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're back to the feeling of what the brothers like, what the uppity brothers like, what the white boys that don't care like, and that's what works for them. That's a functioning dysfunction. It's a functioning dysfunction, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
I stick with the weed spots. Yeah.
I could have taken you to the loft. I could take you to the loft, and you went there and be like, this place ain't for me. Everybody's rolling around the floor. You know, everybody's all drugged out, partying up, and you're like, you know, I'm going to Bentley's.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I accidentally, well, this was a total accident, and I asked so many questions. I went to because, you know, there's the Sound Factory bar, and then there's the Sound Factory. And,
okay, there you go.
And I had a guy who kept saying, yeah, come to the Sound Factory with me. I said, I don't know, man. I don't think it's a good idea, but I heard that was a gay spot. And, you know, it's my ratio. I don't mind gay people, and I don't want nobody out
No.
there to think that I have anything
Yeah.
against gay people because it's not what I
There's
have.
no balance.
My
There's no
ratio
balance there.
of gay people per club, it wasn't. I heard it wasn't there, and he
No.
convinced me somehow. Even though I asked my boy, I said, "Yo, I heard Sound Factory Bar is gay." He said, "Yeah, it is, but maybe there's a one night that it ain't." But the night I went with this guy, sure as hell was, and I was pretty upset with the guy that actually brought me there. I was like, dude just tried to pretty much sucker me to get me to come here to find out, see what's going
And the
on.
music is different. The
Yeah, and it was
BPM.
acid. Yeah, it was heavy techno, more techno driven
The BPM.
music.
The
And he
BPM.
said, stay away from the smoke machines just in case they dropping acid up in there. I'm like, yo, if you gotta do all that, nah, I'm good. I'd rather go to the shelter, smoke my weed, Sound Factory Bar, smoke a little weed, go up in
Yep.
there
Yep.
and call it a
Yeah.
day, man. I can't do it the
No,
heavy
but
stuff.
that's just, you know, these are these things. See, you know something, so they can ask you some questions, and you can actually answer those. Sound Factory Bar, Sound Factory, Limelight. I stay away from that because you're saying I. You there.
Right.
Oh, I heard you had to. No, you're saying I. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah,
me,
yeah. So,
I'm telling you, everybody's doing the bus stop, and the guys over there, the gang guys, because you know they're attitude-ish. They ain't gonna do that shit. Yo, you know how to
right.
do that shit? Nah, man. They're doing their gang shit. You know, they doing they acting like, yo, remember that guy we fucked up? That's a dance for them.
Yeah,
That's
b-boying.
a dance
Basic
for them. You
b-boying,
know,
right?
I fucked that motherfucker up. You know, and then I went, and I stabbed that motherfucker. Ah, you know. So
Right.
you're just like, but there's somebody that's like nice. He's an older guy. Can't be young. You can't be 12, 15 freestyling. You got to be 20 and up because you're more mature. So you're not
Right.
going to be doing stupid shit like this. You understand? You have
Right.
to mature. When you're mature, you got a little snap. You got a little, yeah, you know. You go see a movie, Curtis Mayfield, Superfly, the soundtrack. When you hear that bam, 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 da, 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 you know, there's a
Right.
chase scene. Da, da, da. Oh shit! So now you bust some sweet moves. You know, a move you remember seeing from your uncles and aunts, and those people come from the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s. We're talking Marvin Gaye. You know, we're talking Jackie Wilson, Twist, Nice. You know, Ow, The Jerk,
Right.
Funky Chicken, James Brown. So now you're imitating that, not the
Mm-hmm.
street stuff, not this
Yeah.
shit. You're not like,
Right.
you're not doing that. You're more like, oh, you got Dennis Coffey, Scorpio, bam, 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 boom.
Right.
So all of those rhythm things, see, that's why once you go to the loft, David is dropping soundtracks. So you were a kid, you didn't pay no mind. But I remember he played Car Wash, which was from a movie, and
Right.
you listen to, whoa, that's just fucking jam, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I know. I mean, I
Oh,
wasn't, I watched the movie.
yeah, but the sound, you understand? Again, yes, that's how I want you to see things like
Yeah, yeah,
this. I
yeah.
don't want you to, don't use that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want you to see shit like this, okay? I want you to be like, what? You might not ever get rich. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold up. Hold up. Damn, that was deep. You might not ever get old. Man, better than the bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, working at the car. Why? Oh, yeah. I want you to see it. Yeah, I didn't tell
Right.
you to hear it. I want you to see it like this.
Right, right.
What? What? And because when I walked into the loft, 82, 83, 83, 84, 83, I was like, holy shit. Dude, this is from like 1975. And this is 83. I'm like, this is like from 75 because of what I heard. You see what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
I was
The
like,
music
oh,
was
but
still, yeah.
mind you, I'm like, oh, he was. I walked in. It was Car Wash that was playing. I was like, what? And then I don't know if you remember Sanford and Son.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. But if you listen to that whole thing, boom, 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 doom, doom. Like, that's a fucking jam.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Because I heard the whole thing. It
Right.
wasn't just when this thing started. I heard the whole thing. And I got news for you. Who did that music? Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones. Okay. Yeah, well, Quincy's definitely dope, man. You know.
Oh, but listen to what I'm telling you. Who did Michael Jackson? The
Quincy
big Michael
Jones.
Jackson.
Quincy Jones.
Okay. And if you listen to what I just sang to you, and you listen to Band that same crescendo is in it from Sanford and Son. The theme song is then harmonica. He's got that then. Woo! It's going to it's the same. That's like,
okay.
Dude, look, I got goosebumps, bro.
Yeah. Okay, so I gotta go back again because I want to make sure we got everything.
Sorry.
It's the questions I got to ask you to make sure we got everything crystal clear. How can I, like, if you're gone, if you're no longer
Listen to me.
here,
I like the fact you keep saying, how can I? You're going to do the same thing the idiot that did the Wikipedia did. You're going to write your own.
Right.
You're going to write your own. I like it. Yesterday, when I saw you wrote that, I laughed, and a tear came out of my eye. I was like, this motherfucker. That's what I like about these people. They want to know. I said, write your fucking own. Because somebody else fucked it up, well, you fuck it up too.
Right, right.
And let people go.
Nobody can tell you, but the thing is, nobody can tell your story. We know that. Nobody
can
go back
you can say, no. You can say, I spoke to Bravo.
Right.
Bravo said. That's all I'm saying.
You know, when someone asks about lofting, I only mention your name. I mean, I mentioned Storenzo too. I mentioned Storenzo. I don't mention Archie because I know he's already doing whacking. I've known him.
That's a big problem. He's the guy y'all should all jump on.
Yeah, and you know when you say Archie, okay, well, you know he's gonna give you some whacking. If he gives you some voguing, is good too. I know he's just gonna, and I know at the end of the day, that's what a lot of the people are saying. Like, this is what we're looking for.
That's all bullshit to me.
Yeah, I mean, if you say freestyle is so broad, man. It's so. I can't pin you down. I can't find you when I say freestyle.
Well, understand this.
I can't find the loft generation if I say freestyle.
No. This is good. We're having this conversation. So here we're coming up with the fact you don't know, I know, and we still can't come up with you're like, I freestyle a little too much. So that means somebody sat down and said, yo, bring it down to that fucking lofting shit, you know. Yeah, and that's what
it's like that. Because, you know, if I'm a new dancer and I'm trying to speak from a perspective of a new dancer, like if I just started dancing 2-3 years ago, and I'm asking questions like, you know, I know the music. You know, it's in the households and everything like that. My
the music, you can't fuck with that.
Yeah, the music.
It's on wax. It's a record. That's why they call it record, right? It's a record.
It's a diamond, needle, the wax, the wood floor, the environment. A lot of people don't know all that. The DJ, of course, very important.
Yeah.
How can I describe that feeling? How can I if you're going and I want to say, okay, well, this generation inspired Ejo, because, you know, this is what everybody, you know, he's an OG now for us. You know what I mean? For a younger generation. How can we describe that music before Ejo if we can't say lofting? Or we say freestyle. Freestyle is a whole freaking thing. You know what I mean? For teaching purposes. And the only reason I'm asking this because Brian Green said we got to kind of make this thing more scholastically that people can digest. And that's for Europeans.
Believe it or not, that's where Brian fucked up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's where he fucked up, because he says it, everybody believes because it's okay, and it's like, and he knows cats from the loft, he knows, but this is his interpretation of here's what I got, you know, here it is, and everybody takes it, but I'm uncomfortable with it because that's not what it is.
Right. Okay.
That's not what it is.
Okay.
They had a posting that said, oh, at the garage, you know, the kind of dancing they were doing at the garage was LOFTING. I didn't even laugh. I was silent because I'm saying to myself, you know, garage is a gay club. So I ain't got no time for that shit. I ain't got no time for that. So that's a misinterpretation. Garage was a gay club.
Yeah.
Garage had a gay night. And
Right.
on the other night, the Friday night, there was still gay people there, except they let the other people come in. If you
Yeah,
dare
so it's
to
half
come
and
in.
half, mixed crowd.
If you open-minded, if you dare to come in.
Open-minded, yeah. You have to be
Because
open-minded.
they're not begging people to come over there.
Right.
They ain't begging nobody. Oh my God, it's empty. They ain't fucking begging nobody. There's the same amount of people inside as there is outside, all the way up until 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, a lot of them are hollering garage too. Yeah, they saying the garage is one of their foundations. The ones that we're my peers, you know, because like I said, I was born in that shelter generation. I would say I was born in an underground club scene for New York would be shelter.
No, I got you.
I
and
came in through Zanzibar.
Shelters that take off from the garage. They try to do the same thing. Have the fruit, have the fruits, have the juice. They're trying to do the same thing.
Yeah,
Don't forget, no liquor license. There's no liquor.
Yeah.
A lot of drugs, but no liquor.
No liquor. Yeah. No liquor.
That's part of that whole thing I'm trying to tell you from
Juice
the
bar.
freedom to dance. You can just do your drugs. We got fruits for days. Studio 54. I worked at Studio 54. I got the name Bravo at Studio 54. That's a story all by itself.
Right.
Yeah, there's a brother by the name of Amar. Ask any dancer about Amar. They'd be like, that motherfucker's no joke. Nobody knows about Amar. Right. Nobody. Yeah. See? Amar. Like, what's that? Right. Amar just, you see him at different spots. He was older. He is older, kind of older than the actual My Love heroes. He's older than them. Those guys are 62, 63.
Right.
Yeah. I would give Amar being a little bit younger than David Mancuso. Mancuso died a few years ago. He was 72. So he's way older than everybody.
Right.
Yeah, he's like the Moses of this shit.
Okay.
You know, he's not God. He's the one that got a message from God, and he delivered it. That's why it's called Love Saves the Day. Our gang. I mentioned that. I put all those little flyers before I did that thing.
You definitely did.
Because people don't know. People are like, okay, I just see a couple of white kids and a black kid. Little Rascal. That was the man's theme. Right. You know, you watch those things. And like I said yesterday, when we were kids watching that shit, it was already 30 years old. Because it's all black and white. That's before color. Color wasn't even invented. Not that you can't afford it. Because there's a difference. You're black. You guys got black and white TV at home because you can't afford when color came out. Not that it was all that good. But if you go by somebody's house, you see a color TV. Dude, you're like this.
Yeah, it's like amazing. Yeah.
The new iPhone, bro. Like, is that the M12? Wow. You know, if it's Christmas, you walk by somebody's house, they got a tree. Your ass ain't got no tree. And if they got a tree and you got a tree, their tree is like, wow. That was the whole thing. But Amar, that's oh man, this guy, woo, beautiful, beautiful. And then he was like more of a Black Panther-ish kind of dude. You know, white people can't say shit to him that's inappropriate. You know, probably comes from like the military, Vietnam. Yeah. Those, you know, all that Malcolm X, Martin Luther King shit. But the brother, see that? That's what's important. That's why I keep bitching at people, snap and clap. I do classes sometimes, make people that shit. It sound like fucking crickets, man. Everybody's off and way off. That means no recipe, no basics, bro. Right. That's why I don't give a shit about the whole jacking. Oh, you have to do this. I'm like,
yeah, I'll do I'll do jacking, and the only reason why I do jacking is just for a timeline reference to say, okay, well, Chicago, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I understood 100% what you meant, that jacking has not that big of an importance into New York club dancing. It's not that big of a deal, and I completely agree with you on that.
That's like saying what's
up. And like I said, I was speaking from a school if I do jacking, I'm speaking from a scholastic, like a Brian Greene kind of template of teaching in Europe, which is like, okay, well, if we got house music, then okay, well, jacking should be included, and that's only to include Chicago in the conversation. You know what
Now
I
let
mean?
me let me let me make you laugh. You find um the first 5 records out of Chicago. If you read the label, the person that produced it is Jack Master this, Jack
Hmm.
Master that.
Right.
And now House Master,
Jack Masters. Yeah.
okay. So even for me, which I've mentioned it, this is right up there with the lofting term shit. Even the dance is not house dancing. It's Jack dancing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even the dance. Because they emphasize Jack so much.
Yeah. They made a record about it, and and I would think I was talking to
Records, a
you.
whole bunch.
And I think I was talking to you about that in last year in the summer, and I was saying, you was like, I told you, well, my father's from Chicago, and I just so happened to be in Chicago when house music was being created. And when I was a
Okay.
kid, I'm walking around as a kid, and my graduation was at a party. And of course, they played house music, and our whole thing as a kid was going there to jack on girls. So our whole mentality is like, I'm going to go jack. So the music was gonna be house. That I don't have to
Thank
say
you.
what the music was gonna be because it was automatically what
That's
was
what
gonna
I'm
happen.
saying.
But however, we were going there to jack
There you go.
on girls, and when we went there, we went jacking. And you know what I mean? And for that night, if you got a chance to dance I got a chance to dance with 2 girls on my graduation, and I jacked with them. And to me, that made my whole freaking night because that was the whole mission, was to go to the club and jack on girls. So, and I hate to say it like that, but
You see my face?
that was how it was.
You see my face? No. Don't say I hate to say it like that. That's what it is. Don't
And
be hiding. No,
yeah,
no. Listen to
and
me.
it's a sexual
Don't be
dance. It's a
hiding.
very sexual dance.
Somebody's
To a
gonna take it
European eye.
wrong. Don't be hiding because you just
Right.
said that made your night. So
Yeah.
you can't say I'm sorry to say and that made your night.
Yeah.
You be like,
You're right.
that's what it was about.
And I'm apologizing for the tender ears that will finally figure out
No,
that maybe
no.
what
Listen to
jack
me.
is. It's a
Listen to
different.
me.
Yeah.
One day you're gonna get some of these, and somebody your
Oh,
age
I
is gonna
got
ask
some. I got
questions.
some.
Well, again, wise up,
Yeah.
stress up, be like, yo, you know what we was doing. Wink, wink. Don't be like,
Yeah.
oh, that wasn't a good idea. You didn't mug nobody. You didn't rape
No.
anybody. You didn't.
No.
Okay. You went, yo, we gonna go jacking. What? Because if it's 3 of you and 3 of your boys, 2 of y'all fucking get somebody y'all jacking. The one that ain't dancing, my man's like,
Yeah. And that wasn't me. Yeah. That wasn't me. I wasn't that one guy.
look at my face, bro.
I made sure that night that I wasn't that guy sitting on the side, not
Learn
jacking.
to learn, my brother. Fess up. You be like, yo, jacking? What?
Yeah. And
Oh,
then
jack your body.
right. And then
Fess
I
up,
happened to
motherfucker.
move back to New Jersey. I had moved back to New Jersey, and Jungle Brothers made it popular for hip hop dancers to
What?
get back into the club and
Hip
jack.
house. It was
Yeah.
a category. You go to the
Yeah.
record store, freestyle.
Right.
There's labels, Micmac Records,
Right.
Fresh, I think, freestyle. Then there's hip house,
Hip house. Yeah.
and then there's house. There was
Yeah.
actually not a category that says club music.
Nope. No.
There's not a category that says underground. So this is where, just like Lofting, that's what New York is, underground.
Right.
It wasn't that. Just like, yo, let me get some of that shit that Larry plays.
Right. So I got a question for you. You've heard the term, and this is, I want to sure that we have, so people out there can understand too. You've heard the term clubbing, and you heard the term the underground and stuff like that.
I lived through the term clubbing, bro.
Yeah, and club music was something that really went commercial, and it's something I really tried to avoid and tried to go underground.
Hold on,
I think the term got used. The term got put onto. Well, at least I put the term clubbing on commercial house club music, like MTV Clubhouse, MTV Club Music, and stuff like that.
No. Now, club means they played at the club. Only way you're gonna hear that shit is if you go to the club.
Right.
It's not on the radio.
Right.
Because the industry is all about the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So in other words, you have what you show up, let's say me and somebody that went to high school together, college together. I'm a little freaky and cuckoo. I go underground. This one, Bentley's, Leviticus, Equus in Brooklyn. Just, cologne. Put on a tie and a shirt. Yo, I want to meet a young lady. Just like you were talking about the jacking. Yo, it's my prom. Do some jacking. Hope our shit work out. Like this.
Right.
Cologne. Tight, nice Pierre Cardin this. You fucking iron your clothes, bro. You iron your clothes. That's not underground.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Cologne, 3 gold chains. You understand what I'm saying? You fly. You're going to Bentleys. You're going to be listening to the whispers. And the beat goes on. Evelyn Champagne King. The way I feel about you. And there ain't no doubt about it. Shit like that.
Right.
Now, you get my crazy ass. My clothes are clean. Don't get me wrong. But it's sweatpants, shorts, t-shirt, another pants in the bag, deodorant in the bag, toothpaste, toothbrush in the bag, fucking headband. Like, where is this motherfucker going?
Look, for me, I would say he's about to go lofting.
No.
Or
Underground.
house dancing.
Underground. No, we're not talking house. The term house wasn't around yet.
Okay. All right.
I just gave you the whispers.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. I'm going underground. I'm going to underground club. Some people might think about it. Oh, is it in the cellar? Is it in the basement? You're in Germany. You say underground? That's plain English. I look it up. Underground. No, that's not what I mean. There's a garage upstairs. Zanzibar's level.
Oh, you've been out to the Zanzibar. You've been to the Zanzibar in Jersey.
You all right? I performed in every club in New York City, bro. What's wrong with you?
Well, Zanzibar is in Jersey.
The New York tri-state area, Connecticut. I was in the
group
that
man.
Set it off.
I know you probably performed in Zanzibar. I've
gone because when I had records, I had white labels. I had to try and bring it up to Tony so they can,
Okay. Yeah.
I'm all over the industry, bro. I'm all over the industry.
Okay.
Cheetah Club.
Yeah.
Cheetah Club 88.
Right. Yeah. Club 88 a little wild, but hey.
It's in a hotel. What do you want, bro?
Yeah.
What do you want? So now, back to the clubbing. So you're going clubbing, underground. So that's the crazy dudes in the neighborhood, older guys in the neighborhood. Not the people just trying to get hip. Just the older dudes like, yo, man, Saturday or Friday, I'm going to take you over to the garage. I'm going to take you to the Jeep. Not the loft. You got to graduate to the loft. You got to graduate. Garage is a little different. You got to graduate to the loft. Because don't forget, when you get there at the loft, the music you're going to hear is 10, 15 years old.
Right.
At the garage, he ain't not playing 10, 15-year-olds. He's playing shit that you be like, I never heard that before. Think about it. At the loft, you'd be like, oh, I remember this from when I was a kid. Oh, I remember this from, oh, isn't that the theme from Soul Train? Oh, that's the theme from Sanford and Son. Oh, that's the theme from that movie Shaft. That's the loft. So that's why your emotions, that's why all the hair on your arms stand up. But you have to be mature to take that in.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
In the garage, you're like, damn, what the fuck is that? You're oblivious to the songs that they hit you at the garage because they're special mixes. You never heard them before.
Right.
They're not playing shit from the radio. Bentley's is playing radio stuff. Whispers is on the radio. Okay? Nobody plays Braxton Construction Moving anymore. You're gonna get that at the loft. You're not gonna get it from Larry. If you do, it's probably like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And Larry decides he on some shit. I'm gonna fuck these motherfuckers up.
Right.
He does play some weird song, and then all of a sudden, he's just damaging. He's just like ripping you apart. He's playing video game. He put that mask on. He just fucking up the crowd. With Larry, Whereas David is just like, he's like, hey, I'm getting ready to make some muffins. Anybody's down? Everybody like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna put some marijuana in it. Is that okay? Yeah, okay. Larry don't do that. Larry will beat you with lights. He take the music off and just fucking lights. Everybody, Larry, just fucking with the lights. And then you get a sound effect. Hey, you, don't touch that. Touch this. And then some shit hits you. Wham! You're like, oh, shit. Right. You're like, what the fuck?
Right.
See?
So and like that experience right there that you're telling me, it's like what, like I said, that's what made lofting, the term lofting, so popular, just by the description that you guys gave. So
but I'm giving you the
right. So how do we unpack this information to the next generation that is not lost? How do we go about unpacking this? Do we say freestyle? Because freestyle, and we're just talking about the world of dancers, b-boys, funk poppers, lockers, house dancers, so on, so forth and so on. Of, you know, from what we know as the community that we travel amongst as of right now, that kind of like, I guess they would be students of the underground at this point. Because even like you said, Capella, Mamson and all of them are now becoming OGs now. They're pretty much OG right now. So how do they explain? Yeah, I was paying attention.
You know what's funny?
I was paying attention.
You know what's funny? They're upset at the new generation.
And the same
man, they ain't doing it like we were. I'm like, you know,
that's how hilarious. I would feel. That's how I kind of like, I would think, well, maybe you would be upset at us for saying lofting, you know, because I mean, you told us so much about it. Your generation told us so much about this place. The term stuck. And baby powder, if you break out some baby powder, if you start doing some floor dives, you start doing some spins, everybody's going to associate it with lofting.
Yeah, because the brainwashing. I got it, bro. I got it.
So how do we unpack this information to them to make sure that the stuff that you guys laid down, and I know it just wasn't you, and you saying, you, from what I heard last night, you were saying you were even younger coming into the law, that you were younger. How do we unpack this wonderful thing that you guys experienced? I mean, we can't be there. We can't. Most we can do, and we're talking about European. We're not talking about South America, because they got their own.
Well, they're about to put up a flag.
We're talking about all of the Americas, because all of the Americas, we're talking from, no matter where you're from, if you're from the islands, if you're from the South America, it doesn't matter if you're from North America. It's a different kind of swagger with the music. We're talking about our European standard. And as you know, you've traveled around, and you know the workshops are pretty much, it's a staple over here. The battles, the contests are the staples over here. The workshops are the staples. The information now is becoming more, people want to get more information now about it. They want to have that feeling that you guys had back in the day of the law. They really can't get it like you guys got it. So how do we unpack that for them to understand that, wait, before us was Bravo in them doing their thing?
Let me tell you, first of all, why the word is so easy to say. Garage, you can't say I'm garaging. You can't say I'm PGing. Zanzibar, you can't say I'm Zanzibaring. It just happens to come out easier, simpler to say lofting, at the loft. That's why it was easy for people to go, oh, they were lofting at the loft. Because all the other places, people went to the garage that never went to the loft. That's right. This is the issue. If you never went to the loft, all you did was garage. Because I have a cousin of mine. I didn't bring him there because he's my younger cousin. Somebody else from the neighborhood brought him there.
Right.
Because I don't want to be the one to introduce him.
Right.
Just like the cats that introduced me. Like, yo, anywhere we go with you, you dance, everybody look at you like you fucking crazy. I'm going to take you somewhere, you're going to fit right in. Okay. These are my guys that get high, bro. They do all of that shit. But when I hang with them, when we go to Bentley's and the beat goes on, you know, those nice little up above ground places, all it means is that they got a bar, bro. It just means 4 o'clock, the bar closes, 5 o'clock, everybody's gone. That's all it means. They dressed up, you meet a chick, yo, I'm taking her home, yo, she gave me a number, yo, I got 2 numbers, yo, I got 3 numbers. That's a whole different group of cats, bro.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of clubs. I got a number, bro. Yo, I got 2 numbers, man. Yo, that one with the short hair. Oh, yo, I got some tongue. I got some tongue. That's a big deal, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Cats is like, you got some tongue. She's a hoe. You know what I mean? I ain't your tongue. You just met her, yo. We danced 4 songs, 6 songs. I was chilling at the bar. She came by and said, hey, look, you went down. We're like, oh, shit, yo. So that's a connection. That's above ground. Underground, you'd be like, yo, somebody just grabbed my dick. And it's like,
not cool.
no, seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously. Somebody just grabbed my dick. And it's like, was she hot? Dude, I ain't gonna lie. I'm saying somebody, because I don't know who the fuck it was. Dance floor's packed. Shit's just happening. Somebody grabbed my dick. It's freaky. That's underground.
Yeah.
The BPM is different in the music.
Okay.
Padlock, you know, ain't nothing going on but the rent, you know. It's like, oh, shit, the groove. The BPM is different. New York club, BPM on New York club from 113, 116, 118 is considered super fast. House, BPM in house is 124, 128.
Yeah.
What? Bam, 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 bam. It's like, whoa. And then there's acid house. I don't know if you remember that shit.
Of course, of course, of course.
This is ska.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Change so many different, yeah, yeah.
Let's go, let's go. Bam, bam, boom, 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 boom. Come on, man. So what happens is, term-wise, like my cousin right now, he became a house head. I was going out. I wasn't going no more. He was calling me. It's like, yo, they played this thing at the G last night, man. You know what it is? What it sound like? He's like, I was like, I don't know. So now I'm going, oh shit, they are playing shit I don't even know. But he started going, right? Never went. Understand this. We're having this conversation.
Uh-huh.
Now I got to call him and confuse the shit out of him. Like he wants to hear from me and talk about, what, loft? I ain't go there. I'm like, I know you didn't go there. But I'm trying to Sherlock Holmes something between me and my man Les in fucking in Germany. He asked me, lofting. He's like, oh, that shit again. You gotta do it. I don't know about, you know, I didn't go to the fucking loft. You know, and besides, I heard it was a little weird there. I'm like the garage was weird. He said, yo, the garage was off the hook, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, he'll be like, yo, I heard it a little
Yeah.
weird.
Well,
there.
The shelter would be weird to some people. The shelter was weird.
So we got the shelter. Don't forget, the shelter is a knockoff from the garage. So I'm trying to tell you, this is somebody that, you know, the last 2-3 years, he was a garage head, bro. Right. This guy went through withdrawal when the garage closed. There was a lot of people that just still showed up on the block. Yeah, they just showed up. Yeah, they were just playing BLS on their car. Like, yo, this shit is closed.
Like, what?
It's closed. Yeah, people were doing that for a while, bro. Just going outside.
Yeah.
You know, because it wasn't a busy street. So they just be in their cars and they'll be playing, like, you know, some master mix at night, tom-tom clubs. What are you going to do when you get out of jail? I'm going to have some fun. You know, everybody's just trying to, you know.
Fun, natural fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So what happens is, because you and I are having this conversation, I don't know if we're going to find the answer, but we're two scientists right now. You got an old one and a new one. So it's on you, not me. But I'm telling you, my cousin only went to the garage. Right. So he wouldn't know what the fuck, didn't know and didn't care about whatever was going on at the law.
Right.
So you know, if you can't tell me I'm lofting, you damn sure can't tell him. He's like, yo, we get down, man. We get down all fucking night. That's all you're gonna hear this guy keep saying.
Right.
We just get down, man. And you be like, oh, did you do the floor stuff? He's like, nah, my cousin did that. I'm not a floor dude, man. I just be fucking.
Yeah.
You understand? It's like telling somebody I took a shower in a 5-star hotel, and then you ask them, what kind of water do they use? Do you know?
Yeah, got you.
Dude, the shower head, I know, was very expensive because it's gold. The towels, forget it. I stole 2 of them shits. The bathrobe, got one for the old lady. The soap, we stole that too. Bed, off the hook. The water. The fuck, bro? I don't know. Fucking water was water. You understand what I'm saying? He's not going to be able to. He's just going to tell you, yo, I got down. He might tell you somebody grabbed his dick.
Yeah,
Because
mostly,
again,
yeah.
dude, it's the garage, man. It's like, yo,
right.
I got tired. I went to the lounge. Then, fuck it. Oh, shit, yo, I wanted to see fucking Into the Dragon. They were showing that shit. You know, because there's a movie theater.
Yeah.
It has a movie theater. So I just went over that side and watched fucking Bullet. I went and watched Star Wars. I went and watched, you know, Godzilla.
Right.
You know, this is all night, bro, in one fucking place.
Yeah.
You see,
so he has definitely different experience with the dance, than someone.
Never been to the loft.
Right.
It wasn't a half and half thing. 1 week I go here, 1 week. Archie wasn't a big garage head. I take him all the time. I drag his ass over there. And then he'll get bored because he got to go see his family.
Right.
He goes to the loft. You see what I'm saying? He goes to the loft. And I was lucky enough, between working for Mike Stone, which is the biggest black promoter in New York City, Studio 54, then Barnes International.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the guest list for the garage and the loft, and don't know it.
Right.
When I joined Strafe Set It Off, they said, oh, we're doing, you know, every week we're doing this show, that show, 5 shows in one night, 3 shows in one night, Set It Off everywhere, bro. And then you can see Set It Off anniversary. I think we made 33 years 5 years ago.
Yeah, you gotta send me links. Send me a lot of links that you could possibly send me, because you know I'll go through them. So if you have it in mind, you something say, hey, I think he'd be interested in this. Send me a link, because
sometimes I feel bad because I don't know if you guys seen these things already, and I don't want to feel like I'm trying. Hey, look at me.
No. Give me the hey, look at me. Give me all the hey, look at me's. Because I'm trying to figure. For me, it's always interesting. Like I said, I didn't know what you guys did. You know, like I said, I heard stories of the Octagon. I heard stories of the Law. I heard stories of the garage.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I came in during the shelter. Yeah.
What I'm sharing with you is being at this whole garage loft thing, which I keep saying was only like less than 12 blocks away, 8 blocks away from each other. Because I went to school 6 blocks from the loft, 3 blocks from the shelter.
Right.
3 blocks from the garage. That's why I went to high school.
Right.
Yeah. You get off either at my school stop to go to the garage.
Okay.
And you can get off there to go to the loft.
Right.
So I want people to know that.
Yeah, I got you. 2 clubs going on simultaneously. The style of dance is not loft. Yeah, I got you.
Can be. It can be.
Right.
Because again, the people the garage heads that would be like, I'm not going to that place because 1, it's fucking rickety.
Right.
2, the fucking music there is too fucking old.
Right.
3, these motherfuckers is rolling around.
Right.
Or the garage is packed. You got to go on this side to roll around. You got to go movie theater.
Right. Got you.
The size, believe it or not, the size of the fucking one of the lounges at the garage is the size of downstairs at the loft. And that's fruit bar. I mean, we talking fruit, dude, we talking fucking boxes of bananas, bro. Boxes of apple, boxes.
Right.
All night.
Okay.
This is the garage.
Mm-hmm.
They're ordering boxes of bananas, boxes of fucking oranges, boxes. It was like, what is this? There's a marathon? And 3 o'clock in the morning, oh, there's pound cake. Get the fuck out of here. You just run over there and get some pound cake. Yo, ice cream. What? Get out of here, ice cream. And if you over there past like 10 a.m. or something like that, you know, Sunday go to the pizza place and there's fucking pizza all over the place. There's boxes of fucking pizza.
Right.
You see, this is it's a short vacation.
Right. Okay, so we come up on about an hour. This is a very good conversation. I don't think we'll be able to finish this in one. And you know this already. You know this. Okay, but I want to do something special. Check your body at the door is something that's very, very, very important that people check out. This, I mean, they need to get in contact with you to get the full version. I think this is correct, right?
It's up now. Now you can get the whole thing now.
On
It's up.
YouTube,
It's
you can
been
get the
up.
whole thing. Absolutely. And that's an okay place for people to go check out, check your body at the door then, correct?
And again, we got Maine T-shirts, man. I sell them all over the
Yes.
world. See that? Oh,
Yes.
they're awesome, bro. They got all different styles. I've been selling the check. This is the first one when we
Right.
did the
How much you have them going for? How much you got it
that
going
20.
for?
Yeah, those are 25.
Okay.
Yeah, they're mean, bro. They're
Yeah.
awesome, bro. It's a
And
big deal.
are
I
you
changed.
ever gonna do a part 2 or a second generation of Check Your Body at the Door?
It's not necessary. I like to say,
Yeah.
considering the pain of making the first one.
Right.
Now you can make that. These are the new ones.
Okay.
They're badass, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, the thing about it, which I like to tell people, and it's a weird thing to say, Check Your Body at the Door, we started was on VHS, no, Beta, the big ass tapes.
Yeah.
And then they funding, because you had whole camera crews, and then from there they ran out of money. Then it went into VHS. From VHS they went into the little DAT tapes or something like that, and then CDs. And then
Right.
because it took like 20 years to make that shit. It was done in pieces. It wasn't done like 1 week, 1 month.
Wow.
It was done years. Yeah, if you look
Wow.
at it, it's grainy, it's money, it's like this. Then there's no money. Then, oh, let's go to the club. Oh, let's find this person. Yeah.
Right.
And
Right.
my thing is, none of the super electronics now. Editing was actually, they sat in editing rooms with film.
Right. With film and tape.
But now, trust me, and I tell people this, you can Check Your Body at the Door. You can do that shit in fucking 5 hours, bro.
Right. Right.
And you can do it on your phone. None of that was
Right.
available. I want people to know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
People were calling you at your phone, the landline. Yo, we're gonna be doing a shooting. Can you make it? Like that. It's a long time ago, man. It's already 25 years, man.
Okay.
Look at the dancers. Some people can't even recognize them. They all
Right,
got
right.
hair. This. Yeah, man. It's
Yeah.
not necessary because everybody's already doing battles. They're already doing this. They're gonna
Yeah.
be
So you
bored.
can see everybody. You're right. You're right. The format has changed. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get ready to wrap this up, but I want you to
Okay.
give some shout outs to people. Give some names out there for people who are inspiring you, who inspired you, as well as just some names that we probably need to know about. So
Well,
shout outs.
the guys I always check with, Michael Dungy, you find him on Facebook. Greg Seeley, these guys, these are the City Steppers. These are like 2 of the main City Stepper guys. They still out there. Mike is still dancing. He's badass, bro. Good brother. Rick, all from City Steppers. Willie Pindu, Kendall, and the brother by the name of Kendall. Nice. Be Polite, which is a generation right up there with you guys. He knows a lot of shit. Smooth dancer. He's down with Afro Mosaic Soul.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
those guys are pretty cool. They got their own DJ, Ian Friday. They used to have their thing, their parties called Libation. These people still get down. And then I got my favorites overseas. Adnan.
Adnan.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's my
Beast.
man, bro.
Beast.
UK.
From Germany. Yeah, yeah.
OG House.
OG,
Oof,
yeah.
love that brother. Love that
Yeah.
brother. A lot of cats, man. A lot of cats. And like I said, the Serial Steppers, all of those cats, they're OGs now, so I just want to laugh with them. Mr. Rabba, the old trip gang,
Old
Carl
Trip
Kane.
Gang. Yep.
Yeah, man. Because they're keeping it going, bro. And my
Yeah.
thing is I don't need them to kind of like be stuck on my stuff. But just don't get my stuff wrong. Don't be stuck on it.
Right.
Because they're doing their own thing. These guys created this whole new, practice, rehearsal.
Right.
They stand, they do tricks with their stuff. Ain't no tricks, man. That's what I'm saying. Freestyle means you didn't rehearse. Freestyle means you don't, Freestyle means, you took a hit, did something, and you just threw down, man. Yeah, we come from the James Brown, Sammy Davis Jr., Nicholas Brothers. People watch those things now, we were still trying to be fly, Nicholas Brothers didn't have on sneakers, bro. That shit would look funny. The Barry Brothers. You ever seen the Barry Brothers?
Yeah. Okay.
Shit. Eleanor Powell. I mean, all of that still stays in me, bro.
Right. All right. So we're gonna end this now, and I want you please do a part 2 of Lofting. We need more information. We really need you to break this really down for us. I know it seems like, oh man, they didn't get it yet, but I know I'm leaving. I'm still not satisfied. I still need more
I got
from
you.
you. I
No,
need
no,
more
no.
from you.
I got a lot of, because right now it's already up to 1,000 views and it's not even
I need
24
more from
hours.
you, Bravo. I
A lot
just
of
need more
people,
from you, man.
yeah.
So
I'll
you
probably
got to
do it,
dig deeper.
just for you so I can throw you on the bus,
Yeah,
not under it. Because
yeah.
I forget, it's a big bus. I'm just driving around and picking people up. Yo, come on, come on.
All right,
Just for you, maybe next week, Thursday, same thing. It'll say part 2 lofting.
right.
I'll talk. I'll bring up more stuff. But it's still
Okay,
gonna be the same thing, me bitching that, hey, look, just leave it alone. That's
right, right. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a part 2 again, man. So thank you, Bravo, for checking in, and much
my
love,
brother.
and stay safe for you, family, and everything
Peace.
like that. And yeah, we'll talk again, man. Peace.
Appreciate you, bro.
Peace.
Thank you. Love that shit out.